am Marie Denham, and my question was, do we know a time frame on the development for downtown Salina?
Marie, thank you for taking such an interest in our downtown. It's already a good downtown, but we know we can make it great. And as you know, there are plans to do a lot of things in our downtown. We're talking about a big recreational field house. We're talking about an entertainment complex that has bowling and arcade and some other great things. Maybe a really cool car museum, some housing possibly in our downtown. And we think that those things can spur on the interest in restaurants and in other shops and more shopping and just give people a lot of things to do. Well, where we are at right now is we're working to put together an application or a plan to the State Department of Commerce. And the reason we're doing that is because if we do that, and if they like our plan, and if they think that we're going to bring tourists from a really broad area, they will allow us to use some of their sales tax and bring it into our project. And if we are allowed, if we can have their sales tax, then we can do more with our project. And so we're within about 3 months of being able to submit to the Department of Commerce. And then it shouldn't take long to hear back from them. And if we get approved for what they call star bonds, then we will issue bonds, which is like a form of debt, and we can move forward with development agreements for those projects we just talked about, and also a big nice hotel in the south part of our downtown near the hospital. And those projects can then start probably sometime in 2016. Maybe some of them will fall into 2017 because they do have to be designed by an architect first. But we will start to see construction in 16, and we should see it in 17 if all goes well. So we hope that if we can get our application in, get it approved, and they like our plan, that we will actually see dirt turned and buildings start to go up next year and in the following year. And then the doors will open soon and we'll have some awesome things to do. So thank you for your question.
Hello, I'm Udofia. I'm from Houston, Texas. I've been at St. John's for 3 years, and my question to the Salina city manager is, I've talked to a lot of young students who attend public schools in Salina, and they all say that they will be leaving Salina as soon as they're done with high school. What are you doing to change that or affect that?
Sean, that is a great question. As you know, we have quite a few young people in our community, and they go to school here, and then eventually some of them do leave. And Salina is a great town, and we've always been known as a great family town, but we often don't offer the things that singles, young people would like to have us provide to them. And so oftentimes they may go off to the big city, as we all like to do, like to explore, and sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't. But what you're asking is a big community question. It's not just a local government question, but it's a great question. So what are we doing? Well, it's a community question because, first of all, for someone to come back, they need to have a great job. So when you go out there, get your college education, you need to have a good job. And so Salina needs to offer you a good job. So we're continuing to focus on what we can do to offer great jobs for those with college degrees and those without college degrees. And also, if you're a young person, you kind of like to hang out, right? And you need Wi-Fi and those types of things, be with your friends. So we are thinking about what can we do to help that environment. Well, we have people in our community that are wanting to do great things with our downtown. And we've been talking for years about what can we do to redevelop our river. When you put those two things together, it could create just an awesome experience for young people in our downtown. And so we have a lot of people focused to make that happen. And hopefully it will happen. The other thing is that the city of Salina, we offer specific services in parks and recreation, and we have nice parks and things like that. So we are trying to do what we can in the parks and in other ways, such as like trails, so people can hike and bike and jog and kind of give you the outdoor options in our community if you like to fish or do things like that. So hopefully when we combine what we're doing from the Parks and Recreation side and also from a Bicentennial Center side with things like concerts and monster trucks and things that young people like to go to, combined with the improvements in the downtown, that hopefully will give young people a place to kind of hang out, that we will have the key ingredients for young people to come back to our community, or maybe just to stay here after all.